Well, hello and welcome to Statistics and Probability at Corbin University online through the School of Professional Studies. Purpose of this video is to show you how to create an account with Connect Math, which is what we're going to be using for statistics, and also to show you how you can communicate back and forth between Connect Math, which we'll be using, and then making sure that it coincides with what you see happening on Converge. So, real quick, if we go to the Converge site for statistics and probability, pretty standard. You'll see the welcome forums here, the course syllabus. Then you'll notice that every single week essentially has two things: a discussion, question, and assignments. If I click on assignments, what it'll have here is it'll have listed what is going to need to be done this week. It says week 1 homework assignments, which is going to be due the Saturday at the end of week 1, is culmination of sections 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3 out of the textbook. However, all of that's going to be done on Connect Math, so we've got to get that set up. And then also exam 1, which will be due Wednesday of week 2 at the latest. That is also going to be found on Connect Math as well. And then here it also indicates that, yes, you also have that week 1 discussion forum that you need to do. So going back to our main screen here. So we know what we're supposed to do homework-wise from looking here on Converge. So now let's talk about getting signed up for Connect Math. So I'm going to open up web browser and just go www.connectmath.com. And it'll take me to this screen right here. Now, you don't have a username or password or like an account yet, so what you're going to click on is New Users, Sign Up Now. So I'm going to click on that, and the very first thing it's going to ask you for is your course code. So what is the course code? Here it is. So Blumen Elementary Statistics, Step-by-Step Approach, Blumen Elementary Statistics, Fall 2016, and here is the access code, UCP4N-4AHKV. So if you want to pause the video real quick and write that down, that would be a good thing. So now that we know that code, we want to go back here and type that in. So UCP4N, tab over after the dash, that's going to be a 4AHKV. And then we continue. And there it comes up that there's the course, Blumen Statistics, Elementary, Fall 2016, and instructor Greenwood School, Corbin University. Great. So from this page, we want to hit continue. Now, here's where it's going to get a little interesting. Normally, if you would have purchased a textbook, a physical hard copy of a textbook, you'd be able to put your access code in here that you got out of the back of your textbook. But we are not purchasing hard copy of the textbooks for one major reason, and it's because it's an online class and it's actually going to save us a little money. So if you don't have an access code, here's where we want to go. Purchase an access code online. So we're going to select that. And from here is what it's showing you is that Connect Plus Statistics, hosted by Alex Online Access for Blumen Elementary Statistics, is $104. Now the textbook brand new is about $150. So it's a good deal because a part of this $104 is we're going to end up with an electronic copy of the textbook, video lessons on all the topics, and a platform to be able to do everything online for homework and exams. So from this point, you're going to have to fill everything out for yourself. It's going to ask you for email address, school information, billing information, and then accepting the service agreement. And then it'll have you click Review Order. It'll then ask you to review all your information. It'll then be able to input payment information, and then you'll be able to complete your registration for this access to Connect Math. So go through that process in order to gain access to Connect Math. Now, if you want to stop the video here and go through that process, great. What I want to show you from here on out is what you can expect to see in Connect Math once you create your account. So I'm going to go over to this tab, and this is what you will see when you finally have an account and you've paid for the account for Connect Math. The most important areas for you to be looking are under here where it says Assignments, and then also up here where it says e-book. Things are going to be pretty similar from week to week. Every week you're going to notice there's week 1 videos, week 1 homework, and week 1 exam. And then week 2 videos, week 2 homework, week 2 exam. As the course goes on, you'll start seeing a whole bunch more come up for week 3, 4, 5, all the way through week 8. Okay, so the progression that is pretty typical from week to week is that you want to watch the videos and do the homework kind of in conjunction with each other. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you what this looks like. Week 1 video, continue this assignment. So I'm going to click on that to start the assignment. And what I have here is a list of all the videos associated with all of the sections that we're supposed to cover. If I go back here really quick to Converge, week 1 assignments, we were supposed to cover section 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3. So back here what you'll notice is as I click on these, you can see this video is for chapter 1. This video is another chapter 1. This is chapter 1, section 2. So the next video is another chapter 1, section 2. And as I scroll down through here, you'll see that as I select new ones, here's a chapter 1, section 3 video. So what you can do is you can work your way through this and maybe do one section at a time. So watch everything for chapter 1, section 1, then watch everything for chapter 2, section 2. And let's say you finished with chapter 1, section 2 videos. So what you can do is you can go back, and now let's take a look at week 1 homework. Okay? Now, the first time you open up a homework or an exam, it's going to have you work through the basics of how this platform works and being able to answer questions and work through stuff. So I'm going to click Next. It's going to have you go through a process here. I'm going to skip it. I think you guys would benefit from going through it just to make sure you know how everything works. I'm going to go straight to the assignment. Okay. Now it says here that there's 55 questions of this assignment, and notice this, number of different questions you can try per problem, unlimited. Okay, so you can try questions over and over again until you finally get the right answer as a way to drill yourself to learn the topics. So I'm going to come down here and start assignment now. And here is question 1. You can read through the question and answer it, and notice right here it says 1.1. So 1.1, section exercise 1, means that correlates with the section 1.1 videos. If I go far enough here, I'm going to skip all the way down to question 10. You'll notice that question 10 deals with section 1.2. So if you haven't watched the 1.2 videos yet, you might want to watch those before you try to answer these questions. And as I work my way down, you'll see that I finally get to chapter 2 stuff. Question number 29 deals with chapter 2, section 1 stuff, content. Okay? So work your way through knowing what matches up with what. So we're going to go back to our main page here. So the week 1 videos cover all of the different sections that we're looking at each week, and the week 1 homework covers problems out of all of the different sections from the sections covered that week. Now if you want to just read the textbook, that's what's right up here. Click on ebook. This will open up, and what you're able to do here is you're able to look through the table of contents. So if I go right here to book contents, click on that arrow, I can select any chapter I want. So let's say chapter 2 is what I'm interested in. So here is the introduction to chapter 2, and what you'll notice is I can click on this any hyperlink here to take me to any section. Let's say I want to do chapter 2, section 2-2. I can click on that, and here is the textbook, everything in the textbook for section 2.2. And so you can read through the textbook that way and look through textbook examples if you like to do that. Through this is actually another way to find the videos as well. If I click on media, you'll notice here's chapter 1 videos, chapter 2 videos, chapter 3 videos, and so on and so forth. And you click the right arrows to see all of the videos. So that's another way to access the videos. So again, ebook to access the book and videos if you want to do it that way. And then every week we'll have videos for you to watch on the content covered, homework to complete, which remember each problem you can do an unlimited number of times in order to practice until you finally get the concept. And then every week has an exam. Now the exam does have a 2-hour time limit, and notice this, you can only answer each question once. So whatever your answer is, once you save it, it locks in. Okay? So we can see the test here and work our way through these problems, and then at the very end you click Submit Assignment to submit your test, and it'll grade it for you and show you that. They'll also have a running time right here to show you how much time you have remaining. Okay, so each of those are 2 hours long for all the tests, so keep that in mind. Okay, so that's the gist of how Connect Math works, how to create an account for it, and then remember over here in Converge that if you click on any of the week 1 assignments, it'll tell you what you're supposed to be completing, what sections, but it's pretty well organized as well over in Connect Math. So hopefully that does a good job of showing you where everything is and what to expect from everything. And then don't forget that each week you have the discussion forum to participate in. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, give me a call, whatever you need as we get going on figuring out how to use Connect Math and getting started week 1 in